Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode, we met Alvis, learned more about the Monado, and gained the ability to use Monado Purge, and woke up Melia here in Magna Forest, who, I mean, we know what happened, but the party doesn't. This time, we are going to be heading for the Napon village to hopefully find a way towards the head, but first I would like to go over how Melia works as a fighter. She has two arts that you need to use before she is able to do her talent art, Elemental Discharge. She can do Summon Bolt, which will give you an electrical element and gives ether up to nearby enemies, or allies I mean, and Fire Element, or Summon Flare, which gives strength up to nearby enemies and summons a Fire Elemental. Then you can unleash these using her talent art, Elemental Discharge, which basically fires them at an enemy. There's more to this magic system, I guess it is. She also has Hypnosis, which can inflict sleep on enemies, which can be helpful, but it's not for a very long time, so I generally replace it with something else. Basically, though, she relies on giving buffs to her allies and then unleashing magical attacks. Or ether attacks, rather. There's a lot of quad wings here. This is like... This is... Okay, I'm not gonna let myself go back to Satoral Marsh and those quad wings. But you can see that her gauge for her talent art has that little rainbow circle around it that goes up every time she uses an art. I'll be going over that when it's actually relevant. For now though, that's how Melia functions, and I'll just keep playing as her until I get to actually show off what her talent art does. Unlike Charla, her talent art, while being central to her being able to attack, does have a unique effect eventually, unlike Charla, whose talent art isn't a talent art, it's a burden. Unfortunately, Melia isn't a healer, so she can't completely replace Charla. Melia is also probably my favorite character in this game, for reasons we won't be seeing right away, but she is one of my favorites. Where are you going? I don't think we were really in danger of being harmed, Shulk. I just kind of walked away. And maybe this one, but I don't know why the other one just walked away as soon as it noticed us. I'm just gonna summon elementals while I'm away from the party. I actually didn't realize that the elementals, when you summon them, give buffs to party members that are nearby you. That does give reasoning for you to be nearby your party members, and I just didn't know that. The time is now? Okay. Spear Break is a physical art Melia has that inflicts knockback. Unfortunately, they killed this Ferris before I was able to show it. Maybe this one. It does have a yellow tag. They were too far away to get the strength up. That's the one that would actually help both Dunban and Shulk. Okay, well. Spear Break knocks the enemy back and inflicts slow. Which basically makes it so the enemy is, wouldn't you know it, slower. Still working on getting Elemental Discharge all, like, charged up. Let's do Slit Edge. Let's do Serene Heart to see if we can at least use Elemental Discharge one more time. Nope, they killed it before I could. Of course. Classic Xenoblade party member move. It says we have to go through that area of the map that isn't... Wait, it... Okay, yeah, for some reason the compass is really confusing me right now. I don't know why. Plasma... Oh my god, I hate these things. Ever since I learned that their heads can fall off their bodies, I've just hated them so much, but... It's for the sake of showing a thing in a video game. I have to do it. I'll attract this one's attention too, since it's dying very quickly. I'm glad you're with us, Melia. Me too. Okay. We can now use either Elemental Discharge to get a much more powerful strike using whatever element we have, or we can use Burst End, which reduces the defense of all enemies in range. You can actually do that and Elemental Discharge, which is good to know. I thought it was one or the other, and I almost never used Burst End as a result, but nope. Yet another thing I'm wrong about in Xenoblade Chronicles. Who would have thunk it? And we already almost have another burst. Okay. Well, after this fight, I'm probably going to switch off of Melia. I don't really like playing as Melia, but the AI really sucks at playing as Melia. So, you can see my issue here. Melia is probably like my 4th or 5th favorite character to play as. I'll go over something I never talked about in chain attacks. If you use arts that have the same color on the palette, then they will do more damage as the turns of the chain attack progress. Which is good to know.
Good job, everyone. Not thank you enough.
Peachy Leg Joint. That is a funny item name. Okay, Shulk can be the party leader. Actually, no, let's have Ryan lead the party for a little bit. This is a unique party formation that I don't think I've used. Display no mercy, Melia says. She's more violent than I thought. Oh, it has a topple spike? That's... Why did the regular enemies have topple spikes? That looked like it was a fire one, but... Okay. They're really just giving us the spike issues right away already. Okay. You're not a Rogel or a Quadwing. Those are the enemies that I think it's funny when they just attack me unwarranted. Got 2 level 3 crystals from that. We're getting a lot of level 3 crystals lately, which I am not going to complain about. That is very nice. We head through here. We're at the Twisted Tree Gate. We've made it to the Napon village. Where is the thing I want to see? Where are they? There's one. Terra or Luga. Look at their faces. If I can get a decent look at them. These things terrify me. But we can easily take them down, so that's fine. Now that those Lugas are dead, I'm fine heading into the village. We can already see a Napon out here. You see walkway there? If you want to go to Frontier Village, it's safe to go this way. Napon never lies, so you can believe me. I don't think that's true. I've heard of some lying Napon in the past. Almost all of them share the same name that starts with a B and ends with an ANA. And it's not banana. Frontier Village is just up ahead. You see red light? Village just past there. I do see red light. It's more orange than red, but... See, there they go. The Napon are already lying. Oh my god. I am a child. Okay. Welcome to the village entrance.
This is the entrance to Frontier Village.
So this big tree is where the Napon live?
Ah, Bird Lady! Welcome back, Bird Lady!
I wish to speak with the village chief. Will you permit us to enter?
My pleasure, my pleasure.
I shall take you to the village chief. Follow me.
Hum here! Hum here!
Hum who? Hum who?
Hum everywhere! Me want touch hum.
Me want nibble hum. Hum taste pih. Hum scary. Oh.
Nopon of Frontier Village. Melia Antigua has returned. I request an audience with your chief. Chief, will you hear my request?
Melia here. Bird lady here.
Melia back! Bird lady back!
Bird lady?
My dear Melia, it's good to see you again so soon. And you look so well. And what of your men?
They are at one with the Bionis. They sacrificed their lives so that I might escape. But this is not my reason for coming. These Homs need your help. Will you be so kind as to listen to their request?
What could a hum need of me?
They require safe passage to Erith Sea.
I see no reason to deny them. And Melia, what of you?
I have unfinished business in this region. Once these Homs are safely on their way, I shall be on mine as well. That girl. Something's troubling her.
We found her half dead and all alone. But I don't suppose she'll tell us the reason anytime soon.
Maybe we can help. I'll go and talk to her.
Frontier Village has its own shops and everything. This is a full-fledged place. Do not underestimate the Nopon. Start at the Sacred Altar, but I do want to visit at least one shop. And luckily for me, there is only one shop on the ground floor. Gather, friends, gather my goods and pay for them. Oh, that's good dialogue. We can get the Machna cap, gloves, and boots here, probably. We can also get the Forest cap, which has Bleed Defense 3. I don't really see a circumstance where that would be super helpful, but we could get it. I'm gonna get just the rest of the Machna gear for everyone, and then I'll probably be on my way. School shoes. Agility up 3. Oh my god, that's way too expensive, but I would absolutely get that for Dunban alone. Here's what Shulk is looking like after upgrading everything. Well, after giving him all his new items. Here's what Dunban is looking like. Here's what Charlotte's looking like. It's a lot of Ether up gems. And an Ether down gem in her gun. Here's what Rhine is looking like. I said that as if there was another party member, but Rhine is the last one. Alright, now we can go after Melia. And ignore all these Nopon who need help. Actually, I want to talk to Chief Dunga, because I think his name is funny. Melia went to the diving board up the top. She had a very strong look of determination on her face. True, she did. Well, she had as strong a look of determination as she could have. Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't actually really paying attention to her face. Anyway, there's a completely separate shop for weapons here, I believe. It's on this floor if there is. If we talk to this person... Yep. Heavy driver. It's much better for tanking, actually, but we don't have money for it. Wrecking Nibbler. We don't have anyone who can use that. Alpine Spear. That lowers his auto attack max by a lot, only to raise the minimum by 75. That's not great. Those weapons kind of suck. Keep heading up. It's a very vertical place. Orb Storage Level. I've played Xenoblade 2. I don't like those. I don't like the orbs. Torna has taught me not to like them. We just keep getting new locations. We even got a level up just from climbing the tree. And just ignoring all the people. Riki's house. I feel more powerful. Who wouldn't after finding Riki's house? Archaeology level. There's just a lot going on here. We're supposed to go out. Okay. I actually didn't know this was a way to do this, but okay. I could have sworn this was not the correct way to go, but I guess it is. Top housing level. The upper class lives up here. And then we have to go up here. This place is like a maze. Like a very weird maze that doesn't need to exist. Hello, Lalapa. Friends will understand our ways if friends stay here for a while. Nopon Village, most peaceful and relaxing place on Bionis. Whatever you say, buddy. Mysterious Sanctuary.
Melia, you're welcome to come with us. Is it true? Were you alone in the forest?
That thing must be stopped by my hand. This is my pledge to those that have died.
Is it wounded? I see. The Telethia is hurt and lies in rest, wounded by a girl.
Wounded by a girl? You don't mean you're going to fight the Telethia?
How do you know of the Telethia?
When I went to collect the ether crystals, some Telethia attacked me. I managed to destroy them and get away.
You defeated Telethia? Who are you? The Monado. So that sword can...
To tell the truth, they were the Telethia spawn. Someone told me the primary Telethia is healing somewhere in the forest. It was you, wasn't it? You hurt the Telethia. Melia.
The Telethia escaped from our homeland, and I am tasked with killing it. It cannot remain free. For the sake of my people and the Nopon, it must be stopped.
Melia, we can help you defeat it if you like.
Out of pity?
No.
Why then?
It's just... I want...
Speak, Shulk. Or I shall be forced to summon the Nopon chief to interpret for me.
I would like to help.
What could you possibly gain from aiding me?
I saw it. At the top of a black tower. You and I were fighting together. Fighting that faced Mekon. I also saw you fighting a huge Telethia.
It threw me the first time and all.
Forgive me, Shulk, but what are you talking about?
Shulk can see visions of the future.
See the future? And you expect me to believe this rubbish?
Believe what you want, lady. Same as I tell all the non-believers.
That'll be me then.
Oh, yeah. In any case, the only reason we got this far was because of Shulk's visions. If Shulk says he saw you in a vision, then you must be important to whatever happens next. And if you're tough enough to fight a face Mekon, you're all right in my book.
You've got my vote. A lady should not go unaccompanied onto the battlefield.
Excuse me? I am quite capable of dispatching the beast alone. I require no assistance of any kind.
My dear, I apologize, but I could not help overhearing. Their offer sounds quite reasonable. The danger extends much further than our small dwelling. Makna itself is at risk. And we shall provide you with the finest warrior of our clan.
Chief Dunga,
No need for thanks. He is the equal, if not better, of the Hom-Hom.
You do know we're listening.
The chosen Nopon hero will await you below. I shall go ahead and prepare him. Please, excuse me.
A Nopon hero? Now this I have to see.
Don't be like that. Let's meet him first.
I have to see this too. I literally have to. So judging by my experiences with Napon heroes on this channel so far, you might expect me to dislike what is coming next, but no, it's not as bad as Tora, don't worry. I'm actually surprised I did not die there. And instead we got a location that we aren't even in, the underground store. Can I get out, please? Thank you. Alright, we just have to head up to the sacred altar.
May I introduce Heropon Riki!
Watch out!
Get off me! To you!
Right in the... Take this, Fumble!
That's not good.
Heropon! Heropon! Fight back!
Heropon, chomp chomp! Heropon, go forth! Heropon, get up!
Heropon make Napon proud!
Silence!
I introduce to you this year's legendary Heropon, Riki!
New hum-hum friends, meet this year's legendary Heropon, Riki! Riki live to serve!
A Heropon, you say? Not sure where you'll come in handy, but the more the merrier. Sure. Are these Telethia as strong as they sound?
Yes. They're quick as lightning and can read your mind.
Mind-reading giant bird? No problem.
I can see their movement through the Monado, but even that's not enough to get the better of them.
And we're going up against the daddy version. No one blink for a second.
Okay.
Eyes wide open.
And don't forget that Melia is our only chance of making it to Erith Sea. If anything happens to our guide, it's on our heads. The Telethia is our target, but don't forget about the person standing next to you.
Dunban's right. I am in your debt. My weaknesses are all too apparent.
No worries, Melia.
Riki has been informed of the Dino Beast, what you refer to as the Telethia. Be safe, my hum-hum friends.
Riki's friends, listen to Riki. Dino Beast is big and scary. Friends, get ready. Friends, help Riki get ready.
You want us to get equipment for you?
Riki's friend, right? Hum clever. Friends meet Riki when ready. Then, friends and Riki leave together.
Big attitude for a furry footrest.
Dino Beast is big and scary.
Great. That'll come in handy.
Is it just me, or did we suddenly become Napon mercenaries?
I love Riki. He is definitely a very strong candidate for my favorite party member, just based off of the fact that he is adorable. We cannot switch him into the party yet because he does not have equipment. So we have to get his equipment for him for some reason. I don't know why this is actual a quest in the game. Me got armor that can even protect from Dino Beast attack. Well, maybe not quite that good. Anyway, do your best. Come back safe and tell us stories of Riki's bravery. Saber gloves. And... I think it's on the upper floor. I really don't like the layout of Frontier Village. I don't like having to go up and down like this constantly. That might just be me, but... Riki going to kill Dino Beast? Riki gonna need good weapon. Good luck, Heropon Riki. Me supporting you. We get the Warrior Gnasher. That's literally it. That's the quest.
ready to go. Come, new friends. Ricky's adventure begins.
Riki, you do know where the Telethia is, don't you?
Of course Riki know. Melly, Riki hear you hurt Dino Beast.
I did, but only a little.
When Dino Beast hurt, Riki know it go to place with ether crystals. Friends and Riki go to place with crystals. Then we find Dino Beast. Chief, tell Riki. Chief always right.
So you do know a thing or two about this monster. Guess we'll be searching for some ether crystals then.
Riki, why are you the Heropon?
Why? Because Chief Dunga choose Riki.
He chose you. So you weren't chosen from birth?
Friend wrong. Chief choose by instinct.
By instinct?
Why friend surprised? Chief have sharp instinct. Chief be village seer.
So that's how you became the Heropon. Can't argue with that.
But he is kind of compact for a warrior hero.
Oh, Riki owe lots of monies to village. If Riki defeat Dino Beast, village promise to forget my debts. So Riki like being Heropon.
He's so adorable. I love him. We now have 6 party members. We got 2 in the span of 2 episodes. I'm going to switch Riki into the party. And why not? I'll just show him in this episode because as much as he is one of my favorite party members based on the fact that he's adorable, he is one of my least favorite party members to actually play as. And I would like to have him go up against an Orluga because that's actually a Nopon thing. They just don't like the Orlugas. Probably because they live near Frontier Village and that's where the Nopon live. So Riki is a bit of a unique character in battle, as we will go over in a second when I find an Orluga. It's probably going to be more than a second because I don't know where I'm going in Frontier Village. Oh boy, this is going to take a bit. Alrighty. Unfortunately, there's no Orlugas around, so it's probably going to be in the next episode. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we are going to go after that Telethia and go over Riki. See you guys then.